everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a video on how to save money in 2019. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. It's right there. I think it's on this side or this side, I'm not sure which side, but don't forget to hit that red button. It is free. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up too at the end. You can wait till the end. Let me know how you really feel. I decided to come up with a list. My first one that I have on here is no cable. We haven't had cable in probably 2 years, probably about 1.5 to 2 years, and it's honestly been great because we have Netflix, we have YouTube, and those are the only two things that we really even use. So that's just what we do, and it's saved us a ton of money. Cable can be so expensive, like it can cost you up to $200 to $300 a month depending on what package. Obviously not 300, but like close to 200. You know, it's so expensive and it's just not worth it. Sorry about the noise in the background, by the way. My son is right here and he is laying here, thank goodness, and he's watching TV, so that's what's going on behind the scenes over here. The next one I come up with a long time ago, and I don't even use this. I just think it's super cool. I've heard really good reviews on it, and I know other people that use it, so it's so cool. It's called the Acorn App, and I'm sure you've heard of it. It's talked about everywhere. It's literally the one everyone's raving about, and pretty much you sign up your card, you put your card in this app, rounds up the amount of money that you spent. Or wait, okay, so like say you bought something for $16.50. Well, they'll add 50 cents of it to round it to the dollar. So they just take, instead of taking $16.50 out, they take $17 and just take the 50 cents and they put it into like a little savings account for you. So at the end of the month, you go back and look, and I guarantee you it's at least $10 that you saved up just rounding up the dollar on your bill. I got a notebook right here, by the way. So another one for you Starbucks people. Don't go to Starbucks every day. There's no point in that. Just make a pot of coffee. This is a very simple one. Just make a pot of coffee. If you want, go buy like Starbucks coffee. You'll still probably save money. It depends on how much coffee you drink a day. Like, I know some people that will buy Starbucks and then not even drink it. They'll just like get it just to get it and like have a few sips of it and then just put it away. If I'm getting Starbucks, I'm drinking all of it because I don't go splurge on Starbucks, like not even once a month. So that's one thing that I thought was a great idea on how to save money. So for Starbucks people, and thankfully we don't have a Starbucks near us, so I can't just go to Starbucks every day. If I had a job and if I was making like a ton of money, I probably still wouldn't go to Starbucks every day. I just love making a cup of coffee in the morning, you know. So another one, invite friends over instead of going out all the time. Me and Daniel learned this very easily because when I moved in here, we were both super young, and thankfully we have a ton of yard, so our friends were able to just come over and we had a blast. And we always noticed if we went to a bar or something, we'd spend so much money when we could just buy like a bottle of wine or a case of beer and just have a bonfire out back. So I mean, it's just a lot easier that way and saves a lot of money. Yeah, you might have to clean up a mess, but keep the people outside if you don't want to clean up a mess or whatever. Tell them to, you know, clean up their mess. But that's a very good way on saving money, because a lot of people think that they have to go to like a bar and shoot pool, which don't get me wrong, that is a lot of fun to just like go out bowling, ice skating, roller skating. All of those are fun, don't get me wrong, but to just stay home and not spend much money. And most of the time, if you're hosting the party, other people are bringing beer, so, or wine or whatever. Most of the time when we grill out, we just tell everybody to bring their meat and we cook the sides, and then of course our meat. So then it's like saving money. Instead of going out to eat, you can just eat here with your friends, and it saves everybody money because then they only have to buy some meat. That's a really good one that I like. I think it's good. And plus, when you have kids, it's much easier when they're in their own environment, because then they could just do whatever they want instead of you having to chase after them, worrying about them all the time. That's another story. This is another big tip. So you need to just like stop collecting stuff and start selling it. So one rule that I have for myself now for the past like few months, if I want something new, I need to sell something. But we all know that there's just something in our house that we don't really need, whether you donate it or sometimes when you sell things, you make more money than what you need to buy the next thing for. So that's just something, and I'm meaning like really big things like furniture. Like if we wanted to buy a whole new bedroom suit, which we're not, we could just sell our bedroom suit instead of just throwing it out in the building. So like that would be my goal. I would want to sell our whole bedroom suit before we got a new one. This is a really good one. I know all these are really good. So this one is really good to me though, and definitely to Daniel. 24-hour rule. Okay, back to what I was saying. So the 24-hour rule is a really good one because, so you know when you're like going and you want to purchase something big, like a fridge or a couch, these are really big purchases and you need to give it at least 24 hours to think on it. Is this the best deal? Is this gonna help us out in the long run, or is it gonna just be worse? I'm telling you what, this couch has given us a headache. That's the best way I can put it right now. It is just, we finally got it paid off, but we were thinking we were smart and we were like, okay, we'll build our credit by going through and we'll just make payments on it. Well, we didn't realize that interest is really like insane. We shouldn't have done that, and but now we know. So from now on, if we're gonna make a big purchase, we're gonna save for it, and then we're gonna figure out what is the best option for us. Like if we find it, we probably should look to see if there's any better prices. If not, then we're good to go. Okay, this one is probably my favorite because I have an obsession with change. You can ask my mom. Save your loose change. I'm telling you what, this is just like that Acorn app. So kind of like I don't know how many times we go and look in the change jar by the end of the week, because all throughout the week we're emptying our pockets, we're cleaning out the car. We do that probably once a month, and then I save change in the laundry room. We always save change. I empty out my purse, wallets, all that, and we put it in a jar, and then that's just what we do. We don't like to spend change unless, like, you know, we only have so much money but we need a little bit of change, you know, just like that. But to be honest, it does help. It really does help to save your change. If you could just do it and not ever touch it for a year, that's one of my goals. I'm not quite there yet to do that, but I definitely want to, because can you imagine how much money you would save up if you didn't touch your change? Every time you got change back, you put it in a jar and didn't touch it for a whole year. Like, you would have a ton of money. I don't even know how much, but you would have some good money. Okay, this one is one that I have just learned being a stay-at-home mom, because I'm always like out in the middle of the day when everybody is at work or at home or whatever. So I'm always seeing these signs saying happy hour. I am all about happy hour, because if you want something, like Dunkin' Donuts has a happy hour 2 to 6 on iced coffee, and instead of it being $4, it's $2 for a large iced coffee. What? I think I spent one time, I think I even spent like $1.16, and I don't even remember why it was so cheap. That might even be how much it is, $1.16 for a large iced tea. But I can't remember. I haven't been in so long. So there's that. I really do love happy hours. Okay, so I got 2 more for you guys. I'm pretty sure this makes up 10. If not, then sorry. One that I just come up with, like when you're going to Walmart and Food Line, which is the main 2 places that we usually grocery shop at, anywhere has their own brands. Like, so Walmart has Equate, or what is their food? Like, they have their own brands of food, and normally you can save like $1 at least on their products. So I know a lot of people are really picky on what brands they get for food, but if it's like something super simple like mustard or ketchup, then you can save $1. Just instead of getting Heinz, I think that's what it's called. No, like normal ketchup, and then get like the regular Walmart brand or the Food Line brand. You know, you could save a lot of money doing that, and I guarantee you your order will be cut in half if you get all of that store's brand. So me and Daniel have done this before. We normally do this like even on taco shells. They taste exactly the same. I'm pretty sure for a box of tacos is like 50 cents. It might be $1, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the things are $1, not meat or anything like that. So I think that that is a really good one that you should try doing, and you might already be doing that, so definitely do that. Okay, and lastly, this is the best one that I could come up with for the last one, and that is to, instead of, you know, going out and buying people gifts all the time for their birthdays or parties or something like that, don't buy them all the time. Why not try and looking up a DIY version or figuring out something that you can create for them? I mean, there's so many DIY projects out there that you can literally go to the dollar store and buy like 4 or 5 things, and then you make this amazing thing that would cost you $25 at Hobby Lobby, if not more. But that's gonna be it. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. I'm pretty sure that's 10. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If anything, this is going to help one of you out there save money this month. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below your tips on how to save money, because I would love to know some more. Because obviously everybody has their own little tips and tricks, and I'd love to see what yours is. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovely.